Got another rear light. Didn't take a quick video of it. It's a 6-head Wayland Dominator TIR3. The outside modules, the last ones on the end, are failing. I'm actually about to pull it back out and ship it off to Wayland. It's still under warranty. I figured I'd take a short little video of it before I pull it back out. It's got TA function, but it's got a little control box. I'll walk up there and show you the control box real quick. Note that I do not have the white lights on. I just clicked it to position 2. Turn that down. Here we go. Little control box. And tap this. If I remember my count right, it's 6 times is arrow left, or arrow right is 6, 7 is arrow right, and then one more time is center out. It is independent, so that if I'm doing sustained on the side of the road work, I can shut the truck off and then just turn just that on. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I guess there's one traffic advisor pattern. I use the other one. Yep, and this is the traffic advisor pattern that I use. I don't use the walk. I use the walking version, not the solid. You know what I mean. Yeah. That, and with it being LED and supplied the way it is, I can turn just it on and it doesn't kill the battery. I can leave this thing on all day and it won't kill my battery without the truck running, because the truck's not running right now. I shut it off. And as you can see, the little indicators on there tell me what the LEDs in the back are doing. That's the way most of the time it ends up being used, is arrow left. Got a bunch of different little flash patterns on here. I just use the one I like the best, and that's that one there. I figured I'd do I got another thing in. There's going to be more. There's going to be some surface mount lights. There's going to be a new light here in the front. Going to get a new light for the rear too, to put at the bottom of the window. And the light bar may be coming off the truck. I'm not positive. Me personally, I like light bars, but that thing is killing my gas mileage. It's killing my amp, because I mean, everything else in the truck may draw 10 amps by it, if I took the light bar off. But with the light bar on, running the light bar and siren functioning, my amp meter drops off. That I'm drawing out 80 plus amps, and my alternator, it's actually, I think it's more like 85 amps, and my alternator is only rated for 80. So yeah, I think it's getting a little too much, this light bar, for my setup. I like it. I need to restore it again. I may be retiring this as my primary POV and buying another Crown Vic. The wife's, do you remember the old black one that I had? It's the 2004 Crown Vic is my wife's car now. And yeah, she drives it. I may get me another Crown Vic and only leave the light bar on this and take everything else and put it in my next vehicle, probably another Crown Vic, or I may get a Chevy Tahoe Z71 police package, something that's built to be driven in this fashion, because this vehicle certainly is not. I have to take corners real slow, and it kind of defeats the whole purpose. So I don't know. Figured I'd do another video. I've got a bunch of new people that'll be watching my videos. They're friends of my wife's. And yeah, so this is my truck. Since y'all, this will probably be the first video that is new. This is my truck. And do not ask where I volunteer. I will not tell you, because before it was open where I volunteered, and a bunch of my opinions ended up on my chief's desk. So I don't bring that out. This is not my house. This is my mother's house. I'm here for dinner, and she hasn't made it home from work yet. So everybody's meeting over here for dinner because Mom invited us over. We're doing Mother's Day today because she'll be out of town visiting her mother. And everybody always asks, why is there's always garbage in the bed of my truck? Because we have to pay for our garbage pickup, so we normally just throw the garbage in the bed of my truck and I drive it to the dump. My truck is about six months older than I am. It's a 92 body style, but it was manufactured 1191. I paid like $1,500 for it, so I'm not worried that it's all beat up and whatnot. The toolbox is short, and I know it. It was free. I'm not complaining. The light bar was also free. Actually, this light bar is my second light bar. I had a Edge 9000 that I traded for it. The Edge 9000 only had corner strobes and front flashers, rear flashers, and takedowns. And I traded it for this because it was technically more flashing lights that were in. I had plans to do with this bar. It's been about 4 years, and I haven't done any of them yet. The bar, it's gone through it's been on every POV I've had since, and I've gone through a couple of vehicles, but this is it. Not much to show. I have a Whelen 295 HF6 siren, 200 watts. The backlighting comes on when you turn the hang on here. You watch my other videos, you see how I've got the lighting set up. This unlabeled switch here is my takedowns, and then these are the alleys, because these switches, these ones that are marked alley left, alley right, they don't work. I don't know why, but they don't work. So front flash is left alley, rear flash is right alley. And I have the hands-free set up to my horn ring, so I can use it, because I don't know if you can tell, but there's, it's a manual. I have to shift, so I don't have time to reach up here and touch the buttons. And I've got Motorola CM200 radio. It's actually been replaced. The new radio is in the house. I haven't had a chance to put it back in here. And then I have a limited edition U.S. Army 29 CB that I got. I picked this thing up for cheap because it was the floor model. Needs a little bit of cleaning, but not that big a deal. Figured I'd give y'all, since I remembered you guys were going to be coming in, I figured I'd do a complete walk by of my vehicle. And yeah, sometimes I do install videos by request, so if you need something installed and I happen to be able to get my hands on one, I'll install it in this vehicle just to show you how to do it, or the Crown Vic, depending which vehicle needs that item next. We do accept light donations if you need to see, or if you've got anything left laying around, because the wife's car does not have the basics, the minimums for South Carolina, so we do not run code in it at this time.